Noah's New Smartphone, a story about using technology for good. Written by Dina Alexander. Positive digital citizenship, using technology to make a positive impact on others. Social media, websites and apps that people use to share information and develop personal and professional relationships. This includes Facebook, Google, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, and Twitter are examples of social media. We've created a world of technology, and every human is affected by this. Each time we send a text, send an email, post on social media, interact with others in a game, or create a new piece of technology, we create ripples. All of our actions online and in real life create ripples, or small waves of change around us. Make sure you're the same person in both places, whether you think someone's watching or not. Noah couldn't believe his good fortune. His parents had finally given him his own smartphone. "This is awesome! I can finally text and play games like my friends," he thought happily. Every day he woke up excited to hear his phone's alarm. He liked to scroll through his phone first thing, even before he rolled out of bed, until his mom said it was almost time to leave for the bus. His friends wasted no time showing him new games to download and videos to watch. His big sister taught him how to follow friends and famous people. Standing at the bus stop one morning, Noah looked up from his phone. "How long have I been staring at my phone?" he wondered. Everyone stood in silence, staring in their phones. No one talked to each other. A sense of uneasiness prickled at his chest. When was the last time they talked to each other at the bus stop? What was happening to everyone? They looked different. Do I look different? Am I different now that I have a phone? He thought, puzzled. Noah thought about the past few weeks. He was surprised to realize that his phone had already changed his life. It had changed his free time. It had changed his relationships. Text mom, "When's dinner?" Answer, "You can come and ask me in person." It had changed who his friends were. It had changed how he expressed himself. He used to laugh out loud with his friends, not just LOL by himself. In fact, he couldn't think of a time in the last month where he hadn't reached for his phone when he was bored, when he was lonely, or when he felt an unpleasant feeling coming on. It reminded him of his favorite blanket when he was a little boy. Was his phone just a big kid pacifier? Something to distract or comfort him? A toy to entertain him? He thought about his parents and teachers. Were their phones just adult pacifiers? As the bus pulled up, the prickle in his chest became stronger. He remembered how the last week he had posted a photo of his classmate eating a lunch with a caption that said, "Oink oink." The kid seemed upset and glared at Noah all day. What a baby, Noah thought, rolling his eyes. Noah pushed these thoughts away and boarded the bus. Staring down at his phone, Noah began drinking from his water bottle. He was so distracted that he didn't notice when the bottle started leaking onto his pants. When he got up to exit the bus, an older kid laughed and pointed out that his pants were wet. Noah quickly covered the front of his pants with his backpack. When he got to class, he hastily put his backpack down and scooted close to his desk, hoping no one else would notice his wet pants. Within the hour, his pants were dry and the incident was forgotten. Lunchtime arrived, and he walked into the cafeteria. He felt an odd knot in his chest and stomach as he looked around. Noah realized that most of the other kids were staring at him. Turning around, he saw several kids at different tables laughing and pointing. Confused and uneasy, he paid for his lunch and sat down at his usual table. His friend Kennedy leaned over toward him and said, "Did you see this?" Noah looked down at Kennedy's phone. To his horror, the whole world to see on social media, there was a picture of Noah with his pants wet, standing in the aisle of the bus. Under the photo was a caption that said, "What a baby." Noah's heart sank. He felt sick. He felt like crying. He wanted to run out of the cafeteria and keep running until he got home. "It was just my leaky water bottle," he stammered out to Kennedy. "I know," said Kennedy. "Mine leaks sometimes too." "I'm sorry someone did that to you." Noah looked around the room. Other kids were looking at him, some with laughter, some with empathy. "I can't tell who did it," Kennedy said. "I don't recognize the account." Clicking on the account, Noah could tell the account was fake. He knew sometimes people created accounts like these to hide their identity when they posted something mean. "What are you going to do about it?" asked Kennedy. "I don't know," replied Noah. Thoughts swirled through his mind. Should he tell a teacher? Should he talk to his parents? The rest of the school day was a blur. When he got home, he avoided his mom and her usual questions about school that day. Alone in his room, his stomach twisted as he thought about the whole day. Inside his room, Noah felt alone and isolated. He hadn't hung out with his friends since his phone. He didn't feel like he could just call or visit them. Everyone seemed so busy with homework, sports practice, or texting and scrolling on their phones. And this wasn't something he wanted to text about. Noah just thought about he and his friends just stared at their phones every day before and after school. He realized that he stared at his phone between bits of homework, after dinner, and even in bed. Now he was the target of someone's joke. By the time dinner started, however, Noah was angry. He felt betrayed, as if the cherished pet had suddenly bit him. Was this all phones and tablets were good for? Did he want to get rid of his phone? No. But there had to be something more to this technology. Something better. Noah's mom noticed how quiet he was being. She said, "What's the matter?" And the whole story came tumbling out. All the kids staring creepily at their phones, the water bottle, the photo, and the horrible lunchtime. The more he talked, the angrier Dad looked, and the more sympathetic Mom became. Noah's parents were kind enough not to mention, right at this moment, the trouble he had gotten into last week when he posted another kid's picture. Mom got up and put her arms around Noah. "What do you want to do about this?" Dad asked. "I haven't decided yet," Noah replied truthfully. "I just don't understand. Is this all phones and computers were made for? Playing games, watching videos, and making fun of each other on social media?" "Do you really think that's all these devices can do?" Mom asked gently. "I don't know. I guess I can do homework with my computer too," he said, shrugging. "Think about it, Noah," Mom encouraged. "Is there more you can do with all this technology?" In the morning, Noah approached the bus stop with some apprehension, expecting more pointing and laughter. Once again, everyone was more interested in their phones. He could hear his mom's question in his head. Is there more you can do with all this technology? Since no one seemed interested in talking, Noah pulled out his phone and started scrolling through his social media feed. He saw Kennedy's latest post. It was a selfie he had taken of the two of them. The knot in Noah's stomach loosened up a bit. He decided to post his own photo. He found one he had taken last week after school with Kennedy and some other friends. Instead of his usual one-line caption, he wrote a sincere compliment about each person in the photo and tagged them. Noah walked into school as a stream of encouraging text lit up his phone. He was too busy replying to notice the few snickers and fingers pointing in his direction. "Thanks for being great. You're the best. Be kind. Be you." The uneasiness in Noah's chest lightened. It hadn't been a big deal to use his phone to compliment his friends, and Noah was amazed at how quickly that small choice caused positive ripples in his own life. In science class, Noah saw online images of supernovas and planets thousands of light years away. In social studies, his class connected with another class on the other side of the country in an online video chat. During lunch, excitement filled Noah as he and his friends watched a video about how to create an awesome village in Minecraft. After school, when a friend needed help with his homework, Noah showed him how to use a useful new app. When Noah got home from school, his mom asked her usual questions about the day. "Better," said Noah. "Did you think about what I said last night?" she said. And he thought about his day. A grin spread across his face. "Yeah, I really did," he said. "Hey, Mom, technology isn't really good or bad, is it?" "No, not really," his mom replied. Noah nodded. "It's all about how I choose to use it." What kind of ripples will you make today? This is a great opportunity to think about the enormous power kids and adults hold within their smartphones. Be a great digital citizen by using technology to enhance your family, school, and community through tolerance, kindness, authenticity, and ingenuity. There may be potential benefits for people owning a smartphone. It's easier to connect and communicate within family and friends, build relationships, map a trip, and get information instantly. However, Noah found it easy way to use his phone to make fun of others. What are other ways we can damage others through technology? Noah soon realized he could do so much more with his smartphone than scroll through social media and make fun of other people online. Technology made it easier to reach out to presidents, senators, mayors, favorite authors, experts, celebrities, and other influential people through email or social media. Our actions online and in real life create ripples or small waves of change around us. Make sure you're creating positive ripples by complimenting others on social media, being respectful even when you disagree with someone, standing up for others, reporting bullying, and listening to others' opinions. Phones and other devices have many uses, such as texting, talking, gaming, posting on social media, doing homework, researching, reading the news, emailing. However, when people spend far too much time on their phones or in front of screens, it's not healthy. What's a healthy amount to spend in front of a screen each day? Noah realized he was using his phone every time he got bored, lonely, sad, or feeling unpleasant. Do you use your phone this way? Is this okay? Kids and adults spend a lot of time playing video games on their smartphones, tablets, and computers. Can lessons be learned while gaming? Everyone seems to own a smartphone. What are some potential benefits of so many people owning smartphones? What are some potential setbacks of so many people owning them? With technology being easily accessible to kids through smartphones, tablets, and computers, they are also easily exposed to violence, sexual imagery, and online predators. Predators will always go where kids are, and kids are online now. How can we protect ourselves and personal information from predators and stay safe online? The end.